is underway. What does the jab offer him here?
Victory.
It's as simple as that.
It sure is.
And now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him. Scored well up top. So the early action here in this fight should reveal an edge. Augustus has got speed. He can move.
Well, they say speed kills. He better just be careful he doesn't have an accident. He doesn't get reckless with that speed.
Good, solid overhand left.
Come on, now keep your distance. Keep your distance. That's okay. That's all right. Now pay him back. Go pay him back.
Oh, you gotta like that hook by Emmanuel Augustus. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Not much action as he just ties up. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Good left hand able to land. There's the headshot, but he parries it away.
Double up your punches. Come on now, champ.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Emmanuel Augustus.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Oh, what an exchange! Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. 10 seconds to go in this round. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? This round comes to an end. It's kind of easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now, he was throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
I don't want to see you slug it out with this guy, all right? Keep your range and jab right, okay? All right, listen. You need to create more counters, okay? You gotta slip his punch and throw it straight right down the middle.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Good block. On the mark with the hook after blocking that shot. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand.
Range.
And he engages in the clinch. Not able to land the headshot.
Hook off the jab.
There's a good right hand. Both men digging in with uppercuts. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, a headshot blocked.
Punch and move. Punch and move.
Augustus's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches.
Stay away from the inside, baby. Stay away.
Augustus's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch and just grabbing onto his opponent. This is excessive holding we're seeing here now.
Hey, get out of there. You gotta see that.
Augustus's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch.
Punch away off.
Nice combination, throwing more than one. Both scored there. Oh, he's slowing down a bit now here. You know, he set such a high pace early on in this fight that you can see his punches are lacking that certain something now.
What's interesting now, we see it, does his opponent see it, and does his opponent act on it?
He gets hit, but he gives it right back.
Keep this fight in the center of the ring, okay? Keep your hands up, all right? Keep your guard up.
And round number 3 is underway. Nice block by Emmanuel Augustus. Augustus is in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Turns over that hook upstairs. Good exchange. He fires back.
Come on now, keep your distance. Keep your distance. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work.
Well-timed, well-placed uppercut there. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Augustus is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love. Wow, nice flush left hand. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Big uppercut comes home. And he's down. And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Augustus. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. He clinches when he gets to the inside.
There's no need to
solid left.
In and out. In and out.
Blocks the headshot. Protecting his head well with his guard.
Circle him. Move, move, move. Watch that.
Clean shot with the right. Augustus is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch.
You're not focusing. Come on now.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. And that does it for this round.
Create more count, okay? Slip his punch, then throw it straight right down the middle. Look, you're standing straight up. Move that punch. You need to move that.
Nice work, kid. Good job there, Ryan. Real nice.
We got it.
All right, your jab works good.
Emmanuel Augustus is enjoying a big lead here, Teddy, and we talk about this often as we begin round number 4, up 3-0 on your scorecard. When you have scored a knockdown that early in a fight, a real hole for your opponent to try to overcome.
Yeah, because now he has to start taking chances that maybe weren't in the game plan. And as he takes chances, gets a little reckless, and as you're seeing, gets caught more.
Teddy, what's the one thing that shows you a fighter like this is recovered? That a guy who was just knocked down in the last round now comes out for the next round and is fine.
Well, the first thing I look at is, does he behave the way that he normally behaves? You know, is he a guy that all of a sudden starts running at his opponent, and that's not his kind of style? That tells me he's still hurt. That tells me he's still a little drunk.
Off target with that hook. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Augustus. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Augustus's punch is far off the target.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Halfway through round number 4. How about a return to sender with the left hand?
Come on.
Straight right was lined up, but he missed.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Well-targeted hook by Emmanuel Augustus. Emmanuel Augustus' ability to stay on the outside and to score and control this fight is very impressive. I know as a trainer, you gotta love this.
Yeah, exactly. I think that he watched Clint Eastwood in Dirty Harry. You know, Clint Eastwood used to say, a man must know his limitations. And of course, you have to know your adversary's weaknesses. Well, right now, that homework, that understanding is showing up.
All right, get your hands up. Get your hands up.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. 10 seconds to go in the 4th. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
Now, don't stand toe-to-toe with this guy. Keep your distance, all right? Now, listen to me. Your best defense is to throw punches. You need to throw more punches. That will keep him away.
long.
There you go.
We start a new round here. It's hard to believe that we're even in this round based on how that last round finished.
Well, if you ever watch some of those Houdini movies, you know, the great escape artist, kind of hard to believe he got out of some of those fixes he was in. You know, inside that box with chains around him underwater. He's going to have to do a Houdini right here.
He just missed that shot up top. Big shot. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on? It's over. The fight is over. Augustus has gunned down yet another opponent. A knockout victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, Augustus.
Emmanuel Augustus's power that we saw throughout the night, building a lead on your scorecard, now ends the night with a knockout victory.
And it begins the next night, the next dawn, the dawn of the new beginning. More money. Knockouts bring money.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great evening.
Ladies and
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for tonight's main event. 15 rounds of welterweight action. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real. Emmanuel Augustus's poise is something that cannot be denied. This is a fighter that knows he's ready to do what is in front of him, and he has what it takes to accomplish the goal.
Introducing first, in the blue corner, an impressive record of 61 victories, including 48 wins by knockout and 5 losses. Coming out of Memphis, Thomas the Hitman Hearns. His adversary, with a record of 38 wins, 20 knockouts, and 33 defeats, fighting out of Chicago, Emmanuel Augustus.
All right, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch him up.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round 1 underway. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Every fight takes on its own unique personality, and this fight looks like it's going to be a matching of wits, a technical display.
Yeah, if it was a chess match, it wouldn't be a lot of knights jumping over to castles. It'd be a lot of pawns moving forward very steadily.
Tommy Hearns is showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Tommy Hearns is right in the way of that hook to the head. Oh, that had to hurt. Teddy, I assume many times in your career, you were instructing a fighter that was going to face a fighter who just had the longer reach, flat out had it. What did you tell him? What did you try to cement in his head leading up to that fight?
You know, sometimes you get caught up when you're fighting a fighter with those great, outstanding physical attributes like tallness and height, reach advantage. You start to think that only one way is the way to go. You got to force yourself to work your way in. I remind myself and I remind my fighter that you can step out and make the taller man give up his height. Walk him into traps.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Emmanuel Augustus lands a flush right hand. Tommy Hearns is able to avoid that punch. Emmanuel Augustus is rocked by a huge hook to the head.
Move! Do that again!
Nice block by Emmanuel Augustus. A razor-sharp hook to the head by Augustus. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Now hugging on the inside. Tommy Hearns is showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Right to the head with that right. Good block by Augustus. Final 10 seconds of round number one.
That's it.
A crushing two-punch combo by Tommy Hearns. And this round comes to an end. Augustus is going with a quality that I think is very underrated in boxing, and that is to be judicious, to really think about when, how, and make the most of each thing you're doing. His punch rate, very, very effective in terms of his percentage landed.
Yeah, he's throwing educated punches. You know, he's not wasting anything. He's making everything count, but just as importantly, everything's leading to something else. You know, he's working the body one moment, and that's leading up to some head attack later on. So he's planning everything out like a smart fighter, a guy that understands the sweet science.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Flush right hand to the head. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Emmanuel Augustus, his movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Emmanuel Augustus blocks that punch. Hits him in the mug with the right. And he's holding. Teddy, let's talk about what this wiry, tall, and athletic frame of Tommy Hearns provides for him in the ring, because we've seen him use leverage to his advantage with his power punches.
Well, guys that look like a tall drink of water, and that's what he looks like to me. You know, a lot of people think they're not intimidating. They get more worried about a guy from Venice Beach that, you know, has all those muscles and everything. But those wiry guys, those are the guys that I have found that worry me, because they get leverage and they can really bang.
I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Come on now.
Augustus is keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Well placed, straight right hand.
He's working the jab.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Emmanuel Augustus. And that's the end of round two. Augustus' effectiveness really damaged his opponent in that last round.
Keep your distance. Nice work, kid. Good job in that round. Keep it simple, okay? Just keep it simple.
And round number three is underway. Emmanuel Augustus has got that one gift that we have seen win time and time again, and that is pure speed. He's got it every which way.
Yeah, he's putting those punches together. There's one way that you have to combat speed, and that's not trying to match it, and that's controlling distance and using timing. That's what his opponent needs to do now.
Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Work the body, kid. Body shots.
What's a weakness of the Hitman?
Well, a lot of people might say his chin. You know, he doesn't have that great shock absorber. You know, that neck that can absorb a blow when it has to. It's a little thin, just like his body. So I'm not saying there's a little, you know, glass in that china, but sometimes the
His
beard.
infrastructure isn't good enough, just his physical makeup.
Yeah, you don't have that ability to absorb like some fighters.
He said he was going to do it from the outside, and now he has. He just got to his man.
His opponent had no idea that he was still in range. He thought he was at a safe distance. Now he knows he wasn't.
You see how quickly he pulls the trigger on the hook after that block?
Keep swinging, baby.
Emmanuel Augustus is fully committed to utilizing the jab, and I think it's working out well for him early on.
Well, it is. It's kind of like, you know, sending static out there. You want to scramble somebody's radio signal. You know, that's what the jab does. It scrambles your radio signal, or at least in boxing terms, it throws the other guy's rhythm off.
Don't let him get at you.
And he just holds on there. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well.
Nice work.
He missed with that headshot. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Three minutes gone by in this round.
Right? Keep your range. Jab, right, okay?
Listen, you're not working on anything you're working on. You're not doubling.
You have to keep your distance. Stay away from him. Keep throwing that jab, all right? Keep throwing that jab. Okay, listen to me. When he misses with a punch, you count.
Well, it's early on, but already a commanding lead. Banking rounds away on Teddy's scorecard, up 3 rounds to zip. Not able to land the headshot. You see, he sits and waits and then strikes with that counter punch by Tommy Hearns. Tommy Hearns is picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands, and his corner understands that his opponent only has 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that the opponent hasn't recovered.
Nice block by Emmanuel Augustus. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Teddy, what a statement win his knockout of Pepino Cuevas was.
Not only a statement win, but it told you what to expect in the future. Here's a guy who's wiry, he's explosive, and if you leave him at the end of his punches where he can get full extension on his punches, full power, full leverage, he's going to knock a lot of guys out.
Tommy Hearns' punches are way off the mark, He's been committed to throwing plenty of them. He just hasn't been committed to hitting plenty of the targets.
No, and it's not like his opponent suddenly became the invisible man. I mean, he's right there in front of him. It's just that he's tired, and these punches are coming from left field, and guess what? They're not getting to the plate.
Teddy, I'm starting to wonder, what is the answer for this guy? Can he do anything else in this? Yeah, he throws punches, but he has no accuracy. Can this change in mid-fight?
Well, it has to if he wants to win this fight. And how does it change? Well, you know, the problem is these things have to be put in place in the gym. I don't know if you could do it right now, but if you could, you tell him in the corner, hey, tighten up a little bit, you know, shorten up these darn punches.
Precise at all by Tommy Hearns. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Emmanuel Augustus. Targeting that head with the combination punching. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. 10 seconds remaining in this round.
Stay away from those.
Comes right back with a shot of his own. And that's the end of round 4. Now look at the punch numbers from the last round and a big edge for the Motor City Cobra.
Well, Tommy Hearns understands, you know, from his amateur career, he understands the finesse, you know, the technique of putting punches together, not just one power punch at a time.
You're fighting this fight. You're fighting on the inside with this guy. I want you to use the ring and keep your distance. Listen, you're getting caught up. You're getting caught up in fighting.
Round number 5 has arrived. Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Emmanuel Augustus. Emmanuel Augustus is putting that old boxing theory to work, and that's carry that walking stick and it'll take you far.
Yeah, you're talking about that jab. He's doing a good job, but you know, the jab's not enough. You have to be educated with where to use the jab from, and that's what he's doing a good job with. If you throw a jab from too close, you can get timed with the jab killer, the right hand. He's throwing that jab from the right distance, where he's all the way outside, where his opponent cannot counter with the right hand.
Teddy, Tommy Hearns in his frame, 6'2", with almost that V shape to his upper body. Every time I look at him, I still don't understand how he fought at welterweight.
Well, you know, he reminds me of other fighters in the past. One that comes to my mind is Emil Griffith. Griffith had those huge shoulders, and of course that V that you're talking about. You're right. You look at him and you say, how on earth does he get all that into a 147-pound frame?
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Emmanuel Augustus.
Left and right, left and right.
Emmanuel Augustus is doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Wow, Teddy, he's got some great hand speed there. That combination was an example of it.
Yeah, it was. You know, not a lot of power, not a lot of pop with it, but boy, it catches your attention. And you know what? That kind of speed can intimidate a guy and keep his opponent maybe from moving his hands later on.
They both decide to bring it. the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. That's a big right hand there.
Hey, keep fighting. Just let's go.
Well, that's the best noise he could ever hear, the bell to end that round. He was getting battered there. Tommy Hearns is lucky the bell rang when it did.
But it's little consolation to him because guess what? There's still plenty of bells, and they're not the church bells ringing in his head.
I don't want to see you slug it out with this guy, all right? Keep your range and jab, right, okay? You need to move your head, okay? Side to side. Lean to the side. Pow! Counter punch. That's what I'm waiting for. Let's see it.
Listen, why not pick up where you left off? Remember, he was so badly damaged in the last round. You got to think his opponent should be all over him here.
Could be an opportunity. Sometimes you got to take something that's dark, that's really bad, and turn it around, find the good. Maybe he can find the opportunity to catch his opponent coming after him a little careless.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
And he ties up on the inside. He got hit, but he sends it right back. And here he goes again with the clinching. Augustus has got a way of just getting away from that punch.
Move your head. Hook off the jab.
Halfway through round 6. 2 good jabs by Tommy Hearns.
No need to be on the inside. Relax, relax. Nice, nice. Yeah. Hook.
Hearns is in a tough spot right here. He feels that his strategy and his style is to fight on the outside. But these middle rounds are being marked down on the ledger for his opponent.
Yeah, Joe, I'd argue with you. How do you know it's his strategy? He's not acting like it's his strategy.
Good point.
Yeah, it should be his strategy, but so far has not been.
Well, he ties up there. That straight right, unable to connect. What an excellent 2-punch combo by Tommy Hearns. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round.
In and out, in and out.
This round comes to an end, and you can just see that he doesn't have much to him, not much energy there. I mean, how does a trainer fix that?
Well, first of all, you said a key word there. You said you can just see. Well, his opponent can see it, so he's not going to slow down. His opponent now is going to come out even faster. So if you're the trainer, the first thing you say is, hey, take a deep breath, get yourself together. Don't let this guy know you're tired. You're not tired.
To start the 7th round. That's a well-placed counter shot. It was the overhand right after he blocked his opponent's effort.
Work the body, kid. Body shots.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Augustus blocks it away.
Stay on the outside.
Tommy Hearns is finding out right now that this counter-punching style is not getting the results he needs in these middle rounds. What is the answer?
Well, when a guy's not coming in and walking in, you can't counterpunch. I mean, he's not giving you the kind of turf that you need. Now you have to find a way to create your offense, to lead a little bit. That starts with the jab, getting off first.
It's all right. Just keep moving.
Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right.
Stay away from the inside.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
Go, go.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Comes right back with some offense of his own.
Gotta see those coming.
Excellent counterpunch by Tommy Hearns. Hearns is just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Tommy Hearns.
Move your head, move your head. Watch the hook, come on.
Left and right, left and right.
You see him holding on. He missed that uppercut. Tommy Hearns' lack of defense right now is showing up. His opponent's scoring with the right hand consistently.
Yes, he's found a target for that early on, and he's just staying with it. Nothing fancy.
And we come to the end of the round.
Stay away from him. Keep throwing that jab. Relax, relax. You can do this. You know you got this.
Nice work, kid. Good job there, man. Real nice. Okay, listen.
Let's look at Teddy's scorecard as we begin round number 8 here. Augustus has been on the mark throughout the first 7 rounds, Teddy. He's dominating on your score.
You ever have one of those days where you're playing basketball and you just can't miss the basket? I mean, everything you throw goes in. Well, that's kind of how he must feel. Anything he throws out there, it finds the target.
Big shot he just scored with. He goes up top and gets to him, hammering the head. Augustus is showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down.
Finish with the hook.
Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. He is in a real bad spot right now. Maybe a punch or two and he could be on the deck. Oh boy, he's got to get right to the inside, just go bear hug this guy.
Either that, Joe, or maybe as big a long shot as this might be, his opponent now is coming in there not worrying about him at all. And he's leaving himself a little bit open. Maybe he can land a bomb. He can land a lucky shot.
"90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Hearns is thinking right now that he's doing a good job defensively, but it's really not the case, Teddy. Every so often, you will see a punch split that guard.
Yeah, he's just standing there. First of all, the gloves, he needs to extend them just a little bit away. So, as you said, those punches, you know, aren't going to force their way through to the target, which they're doing right now. They're getting down to him. They're getting through to him.
Something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Oh, he's in bad shape here. He's stunned and he's wobbly.
The only thing he has going for him is he's not a fighter that uses his legs anyway, and you can't use him right now. He's a guy that likes to move his head. He's got to start doing that. Try to cement those feet down the best he can and get some head movement.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Fires right back at him. Combo lands upstairs. And round 8 comes to an end. Augustus is in position right now to really bring home a good victory. He's up on the punch stats. He's up on your scorecard. This is his fight.
Yeah, we just hope that the judges, and you never know that. That's one thing that sometimes can really disappoint you in this business. You hope the judges see it that way, because I can't see it any other way.
On the outside, keep it up. You're okay, don't worry, you're doing fine. I need you to move your head.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He can get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he can kill a little of the clock, survive.
Not much action as he just ties up. Augustus is putting together punch stats tonight that fall right in line with what his strategy is. Outside fighter, throwing lots of jabs, landing lots of jabs.
Well, what it is the jab is the table setter. And the jab tonight has set up the table where he's been able to eat whenever he's wanted.
Left and right, left and right. Doing great. Keep moving. Punch and move, punch and move.
And he engages in the clinch. A good counter punch by Emmanuel Augustus. He scored well after being hit himself.
Double up your jabs.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. And just grabbing onto his opponent.
Double up your punches.
Hearns is swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Parries that punch intended for the head. Augustus is showing us that he is willing to stick with the game plan. But Teddy, that game plan saw him knocked down earlier in this fight. What would you be telling him?
You know, in some ways I tell him good, because you have to go with what you have. You know, you can't completely change. That's not possible in the course of the fight. You are who you are. So it's not the game plan necessarily, Joe, or the style that's wrong. It's the execution of the game plan. That has to be done better.
Hey, don't fight his fight.
Listen, I don't want to see you against the ropes. As soon as you feel them ropes, move away. Listen, I'm not going to stand here and watch you take those shots, you understand me? Now let's see some defense and more punches.
And now they start round number 10. Hearns' corner was giving him a lot of encouragement after that last round. He clearly won that last round, and they know now this is a chance to get back in this fight.
Yeah, they were just in a storm. You know, they were out in a boat in a storm. There was a lot of waves coming. You know, it was a little iffy for a while there, but they got past the worst of it. Now there's a little bit of calm sea. Now what you got to do is put those sails up and move forward.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Good defense, just covering up down low. Tommy Hearns is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Augustus is making for a very, very difficult night for his opponent. His opponent knew this was coming. He knew he was going to fight on the outside, but the jab is really doing damage.
Well, his opponent knew this was coming. Why is he not blocking that jab or moving his head and getting away from it?
Augustus' opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there. Tommy Hearns is well off the mark that time. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
Away from the ropes.
Well off the mark by Tommy Hearns. The trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Augustus. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Blocks that punch.
Watch that.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it.
Come on.
And that's the end of round 10.
Fighting on the inside with this guy. Now I want you to use the ring and keep your distance. He's almost done. You had him in that round. You in control. Next round, now let's go.
If this fight in the center of the ring, okay? You need to cover up more, okay? You're leaving yourself open too much. Just cover up.
Teddy, what do you think of this fight at this point? I'm looking at your scorecard, and I know you have him up by a decent margin right now, but I get the sense that anything could still happen.
Well, the fight is still wide open. I mean, he's already shown that he can affect the guy. He's shaken him a couple times. He has no trouble touching him with the jab. As long as you can do those things, you can still win a fight. Plenty of time left.
He just missed that shot up top.
Unload! More punches! Punch and move! Punch and move! Side to side! Side to side!
Good defensive skill with the block by Tommy Hearns. Emmanuel Augustus' punch didn't come close. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Back and forth exchange. Emmanuel Augustus is doing a good job of putting his punches together. His opponent's got to be wondering, how do I stop this?
Well, right now, you made a good point there, because right now his opponent is wondering too much. You know, he's just busy blocking the punches, wondering about the combinations. He's not getting off.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Nice strike after catching one by Augustus.
Left and right! Left and right! Oh, keep your distance!
Now hugging on the inside. Hearns is proving to be elusive. A little defense turns to offense by Tommy Hearns. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Emmanuel Augustus.
Uppercut! Let's see some more heading!
Good block by Augustus. Very accurate two-punch combo by Tommy Hearns. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
You have to keep your distance. Stay away from him. Keep throwing that jab, all right? Keep throwing that jab. Do not fight his fight. Jab and move. Stick and move, baby. You know it. Come on now. Let's do it.
The 12th round has arrived. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Able to dismiss that body shot. And he's holding. Augustus is giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away.
Get off the
blocked that away. It was targeted for his head. Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him by Tommy Hearns. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs.
Shake it off, shake it off. It's all right, it's all right.
Oh! Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
Well, Hearns was able to beat the count there, rises to his feet, but he's in bad shape, Teddy.
And you know what? Those long arms that serve him when he's fighting on the offense, they're going to hurt him now because I don't know if he's going to be able to grab a hold of the guy because by the time those long arms reach out, the guy can take a step back or get inside them.
And he returns on that exchange. And here they go again. Just on a blistering pace, punch for punch being met by the opponent.
Well, when you push a human being into the abyss, into a place that's dangerous, that's scary, either they give in, they fall deeper, or they come out. Both these guys are coming out.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Blocks a shot and pulls the trigger. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Emmanuel Augustus. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the Will of the Wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
What a difference from corner to corner. As he sits on his stool, he knows that he is in complete control of this fight, peppering his opponent with power shots.
Well, it's been like that all night long. Anything he throws finds a target.
I don't want you to slug it out with this guy, all right? Keep your range. Jab, jab, right, okay?
Here we go with round number 13. Hearns is heading out there for this round, hoping that his legs are under him the way they need to be. He was dropped the last round.
Well, he's going to find out. See, that's a good thing you just said, hoping. Well, he can't hope his legs are under him. He's got to find that out because if he goes out there and tries to use them and they're not, he's going to fall all over the place, and the referee's going to stop and his opponent's going to jump on him. So while the referee's counting, what he's got to do is test him out a little bit. So now you know how to go about surviving the round. Do you just stay on the ropes and move your head, or do you use your bicycle?
Great counter punch, and I loved how he moved off to the side and then landed it. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Good return fire that time.
Unload! Unload! More punches!
Emmanuel Augustus blocks that punch. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Tommy Hearns' opponent's probably looking at him right now saying, wow, you're not changing anything up. You know, he got to him moments ago. Now, he's got the same style that he's looking at again.
Yeah, but he got to him moments ago. Got to him. One time. I think right now it's too early to all of a sudden throw everything out the window. But look for an adjustment if things don't change. If he can't get away from those punches, if he keeps having problems, he gets stunned again, then you might have to look for a change. You might have to make a change if you're going to survive.
Nice.
That was a miss by Tommy Hearns. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Good counter by Augustus. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top.
Watch the hook.
And he just holds on there. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Hearns is now switching things up. He was knocked down earlier, so now he's going to try to take a different course.
Now, that tells me, if I'm his opponent, a couple of things. Either that he's very clever, that he's making a little switch, or it just gives me confidence that he's dead for. You know, he's never done this before, and in my mind, I'm saying I got him right where I want him.
So that round comes to an end. Yet another round where he came up short, just didn't have it. Desperation time's got to be approaching.
Yeah, it's kind of like our crew members. You know, when we see them at the bar and it's happy hour, and you know, you double up on the drinks. Well, guess what, Joe? It's time to double up. You need 2 or 3 right now. You got to really go after them.
Keep your range. Jab, jab, right, okay? Good job. Good, good. Nice work. Now listen, I want you to go downstairs, then upstairs, okay?
Another round, will it go in another one-way direction? It's been a one-sided fight so far tonight. Unable to make an impact there by Tommy Hearns. Getting comfortable with that jab, isn't he? Blocks away that headshot. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Emmanuel Augustus. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Augustus.
Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
Finish with the hook.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch.
That boat.
You got this one, baby. You got this one all day, all day.
Just an excessive amount of holding here. Just much too much clinching.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. He missed with that headshot. Another clinch.
Do that again. Good body, kid. Body shot. 1, 2, 1, 2. Watch the hook. Punch. Punch.
Nice one, nice one, nice one. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Targeted counterpunch by Tommy Hearns. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Emmanuel Augustus. Not able to land the headshot. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Augustus.
Keep this fight in the center of the ring, okay? Keep circling. Just don't stand in front of him. Keep circling now, champ.
You don't need that. Let's throw that away.
Listen, I don't want to see you against the rope. As soon as you feel rope, move out. Okay, relax. Relax. Take a deep breath. I need you to focus. Anticipate his punches.
Taking it to the limit, they are the 15th and final round. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. He's keeping his hands too low and he's paying the price. Missed the target with that hook.
Come on, stay away from those. Come on, man. That's it.
And he ties up on the inside. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
Relax.
And a sharp counter punch by Tommy Hearns. That hook was well off the mark.
Circle him. Move.
That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Tommy Hearns. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Come on. Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Well, he ties up there. Double jab by Tommy Hearns. Tommy Hearns is tagged by a right hand.
Jump on him right now.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Well, you should have your judge's license taken away if you don't see this one the obvious way, Teddy.
If one of these judges dare go another direction with this, I want their picture up on a post office board.
Most wanted poster.
Yes, sir.
Right now, what we want is to hear those obvious scorecards, so let's send it up to the ring. Augustus's work tonight was well rewarded. A unanimous decision win. Teddy, you saw it all along.
It was easy, and he saw it all along. That's the thing. He saw the punches coming all night long. He was good defensively, and he was good with that left hand.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.
Deep in his volume of scriptures when I breathe on a just be balling before I say a word. I'm everywhere, penthouse, pavement, the curb. Cradle to the grave, talk of each your liver shell. Universal ghetto life, holla black, you know it well. Quiet storm, vital form, pin push the brighter course. Mine is a vital force, high level right course. Shoulders, the lion's roar, voices, the siren. I swing round, ring out, and bring down the tyrant. Chop a small action, knock a giant lopsided. The world is so dangerous, there's no need for frightened. Suckers trying to hide like the struggle will find them. And the sun bust through the cloud and clearly reminding us everywhere. Penthouse, pavement, the curb. Cradle to the grave, talk of each of the shell. Universal ghetto life, holla black, you know it well what it is. You know, they know what it is. We know, y'all know what it is. Ecstatic, there it is. What it is, you know, we know what it is. They know, y'all know what it is. You know, here it is. What it is, you know, we know what it is. They know, y'all know what it is. You know, here it is.
Sit and come relax, rhythm of the mat, it's the patch. I'm a soldier in the middle of my rap. What say about English, coming out the whip and looking at me curious, a young Iraqi kid, carrying an orgy. What's wrong, G? Hungry? Don't give me my get out my country. And in Arabian, pocket buffer stuff till his moms come grab him and they walk off in a rush. Distrust, feeling like I was pissed off on warm. I'm like, sure, hope that we can fix our differences soon. Quiet apples, I'm breaking on. Good, we take everything, and I just take it down. I don't understand it. On another planet, 50 months of this stuff, how I'm gonna manage? And increasing the sentiment, gentlemen, getting down on their Middle Eastern instruments. Realize trapped in this crowd, walk over, kick one of my fabulous raps. Arab broad dropping wellness, they glad rap. Now they kick it to them like an Elvis of Baghdad.
هذه ما تربحش وهذه ما تربحش هذه ما تربحش هذه تربح هذه تربح خلاص هذه ما تربحش وهذه ما تربحش داير مع الله.
What it is.
جيبك عندهم كيف واحد يضحك واحد يبكي.
توني بعدين.
ايه هني يبكي.
What it is, you